Never death row production. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson, next heavyweight champion of the world. My road to glory filled with thorns, fluid thoughts from my brain, and I trained to remain strong. They said I couldn't do it, locked me in chains till my circle's closer to the pain of a train killer. Please believe that I'll never be shamed again. Again, I'll be the next heavyweight champion. Call me crazy, but no one can fade me. I'm the spot of the fly, takes long and crazy. So the hands up, it's the root of the lie. Big like Jackson, about to brutalize that ass tonight. No hesitation for the whole nation. I'll sit there and so bad, I probably violate probation. You demonstration that I strategize information. It's a kid, so it's real like the catch the expert. Let the world know I plan to die. If I don't leave with what I came for, I'll be denied. Now, my first round for the time when I spent in the second round for the year and the lies that matter. The third round for the pain that I felt inside is recognized. I won't be denied.
We gonna do it live. We gonna do it live. We gonna do it live. What up, though? It's your boy DME. No DME, yes DME. No gang. Shut the fuck up. What up? What up, chat? How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Congratulations, we're here. Oh my God! All right, so the Trenches event yesterday. All right, just put into focus what this entire community is about, bro. How fake and phony it is, bro. All right, and I'm starting to wonder, like, yo, bro, it's really weird. All right, so number one, you got a guy hosting the event, right? Who literally turned on his own people. All right, like that's crazy. Not that I care. All these guys should be locked up. All right, but if you're gonna do the crime, I know about what I know, officer. I thought we was just going to Chuck E. Cheese. I had no idea. I thought we was just gonna play the game, the basketball game. You know, I didn't know. Come on, that's like the worst snitch of them all, right? So he's up there, all right, a known liar, a known makeup artist, all right. He's up there, he's hosting the event, which is insane easy. And the whole chat's rat emojis, right? All right, cool. All right. Then you got Jmore and Ace Amin. Something happens. Jmore goes on a space and says, Ace Amin had it with him. All right. I mean, he said it. It's on Spaces. It's hundreds of thousands of views. And there's that. That battle doesn't happen. And then we have this DeBoss situation, which honestly, I'm kind of disgusted with a lot of people. I'm reading a lot of the comments, bro. And I just don't understand. Like, first of all, I'm the first one to cover the boss. I made her famous. I was the first one to ever even speak about her. I was speaking about her for months. And everyone was like, bro, why are you talking about these random nobodies on Spaces? Back in 2021. Y'all remember. Why are you covering these people? Like this is when they were only get like 10 people in their space. Nobody knew who they were. All right. And I was covering them. All right. So she makes a comment about Bonnie not being on her top 10. All right. Because of ghostwriting allegations. Bonnie got in her fucking feelings. All right. And said that, when I see you, I see you. All because of an opinion. Now, it's the same crap they pull with me. It's the same crap they pull with me. All right, these battle rappers are so fucking sensitive in a sport where they talk shit. All right, but God forbid anybody has an opinion on them, they want to fight. All right, they want to hurt you. All right, they'll mock you for not coming to events, but when they come to an event, they want to fight. They want to go to war. All right, and then they want to pump fake for the camera, which is hilarious to me. So what happened here is, all right. The boss and the Bonnie are there. Bonnie has her friend in the corner start recording. All right, start recording. And the second that friend started recording, They were just talking. The boss wasn't, they were just having a conversation. Then Bonnie starts getting all crazy, pushing her, shoving her face, this, that, and the other. Now, Swamp's about to battle. That's the main event. This is in the venue. So Bonnie's trying to fuck the venue up. That's another thing that y'all aren't understanding about this situation. All right? She's starting to, she has potentially could fuck the venue up. The boss did just let her smush her, but then the boss wanted to fight her afterwards, all right? Which, again, is still, to me, all right, not, why would you do that? My point isn't even about the fighting or this, that, and the other. So they go and they want to fight. They want to keep it private. They go to the hotel and they go in the back of the hotel and battle rappers start recording the fight live. And y'all talking about snitching? Y'all, who's capping, Imad? Who's capping? Atif? Tell me who's capping. Go ahead, don't just say words. Who's capping? Huh? They go live. Now, what you guys don't understand is, all right, and if you, Swanny, shut up. If you're on that side, I know you're retarded. All right, Swanny loves Drake, all right, and Drake, da-da-da. All right? If you're recording a fight, you're the police, bro. All right? Point blank, period, bro. Anything could happen. You're not just recording it, you're live, all right? You're live streaming a crime. If something actually went down, if someone pulled out a gun, if someone got hurt, if somebody, all right, died, you have all the evidence right there, officer. Congratulations, officer. This is what I don't understand. But y'all sit here and talk about snitches, bro. You sit here. Imad, shut the. I heard all the story. Am I not, all right, describing it exactly? Or you're just going to ride for what you want to hear? I don't even like the boss. All right? I don't care about either of these women. But right is right. Wrong is wrong. I've heard more than anybody has. I've covered this from beginning to end. So shut the fuck up, please, and just enjoy the show. All right? Jesus Christ. This is how they've already got teams, these guys. They got their team, and they're going to ride for their team no matter what. All right? No matter what. You know what Bonnie did wrong? She capping. All right? Talking about, nobody should have been recorded. Nobody should be. It was your friend that recorded and sent it to Piper Boy. Your friend recorded and sent it. Then you're capping saying, why are people recording? This is how fake they are, bruh. This is how fake they are. And why do you want to fight her? Because she said you're not in the top 10, bro. That's hilarious. Are you that sensitive that you want to fight someone because she doesn't think you're good? Truffaut didn't record it. He went live, which is 100 times worse. Let's get into it. It's 100 times worse. And he's talking about anybody would record it. Nah, that's the problem with y'all. All right? That's the problem with the reason why the shooting got so much traction at our bar is because someone recorded it and sent it to the fucking the news. If there was no recording and it wasn't on the fucking news 24/7, it would have been no big deal. But because of that, the fucking news shows the recording 800,000 times, scaring people. Police work. That's what it is. You don't record, all right, fights. What are you talking about? Who raised y'all? Like, seriously. You sitting there and recording crimes? Not recording. Streaming live. You're streaming it live, bro. Y'all are insane. And that's fine. But don't talk to me about fucking snitching. Don't talk to me about snitching. That's my point. Y'all civilians want to record? Go ahead. But 24/7, snitch. Oh my God, I don't respect snitches. Y'all are insane. Y'all are hypocrites, bruh. That's why I say snitch on all these guys. Snitching, all right, is a trick, all right, made by the criminals to keep them out of jail and to put your dumbass in jail. That's what snitching is. That's why it was invented. So the criminals can get away with their activities and put your dumbass in jail that listens to them. That's what it is. That's what this is, bruh. Don't talk to me about snitching. Don't talk to me about gang when you're stream recording, live recording a fight. A fight that can go left. Your evidence, your stream will be used in court if anything goes left. You know that, right? Your stream will be used in court. You will be subpoenaed. You have no choice. This isn't a recording. This is a stream. All right? It's been screen recorded. You can't delete it. Y'all are insane, bro. But all right. My whole point is the hypocrisy in this community. Again, I don't care about the boss. I don't care about Bonnie. But, all right? But y'all are insane. Y'all are insane. Y'all are really crazy. All right, let's listen.
No, this is just how I talk. If it ain't live.
I'm not going to show the fight because, you know, YouTube TOS, it's everywhere. You can find it. But it wasn't really a fight. That's another thing. Well, what fight? They pulled each other's hair a few times and that was it. Gangsta. They pulled each other's hair. All right, boss fell to the floor, and Bonnie said, "Don't fuck with me," blah, 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 and that was it. Nobody got bruises. Nobody got hurt. Nothing happened. This was the extent of the fight. And all that for what? For nothing. It's retarded. It's actually retarded. All right? Y'all the first ones to talk exactly. Y'all the first ones to talk about Kid Slade. Y'all the first ones to talk about the new guy, whatever his name is. I forgot. And y'all the first ones to pull it out of camera. Y'all the first ones to pull out a camera. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't care. I'm on the side of hypocrisy. And these battle rappers are so hypocritical, crying about snitching, but live streaming this. They're live streaming a crime. But they're the first ones to talk about snitching. It makes no sense to me, bro. So this is a fight. Oh, this is live stream, by the way, on Trufo's Instagram while he's trying to get subscribers. Telling people, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. That's what this was.
Now, two of them didn't go down. One of them, I'm not a little bit of physicality there, whatever. You know what I mean? Now, what I wasn't able to cover is after the event, they met back up and got their squabble on. To cover here is the reaction from.
Swanny said a fight isn't a crime. Shut the fuck. Swanny, what country are you from? What country are you from? I'm very curious. What country is this idiot
Both of them,
from?
man. Bonnie Godiva takes to
Swanny be saying some of the stupidest shit in the history of stupid, bro.
Twitter and says, one, it's sad that we can't
Fighting's
do nothing
not a crime. Okay. You're right.
around battle rap because it's always
You're right.
a camera. Two, I asked that
It's
girl
100% a crime, you dumb fuck.
to leave me alone multiple times, and she refused like she want to be friends or something. No means
Saudi
no.
Arabia makes sense. I believe you.
You're not oblivious to why. Next topic and back to the battles. F all that. Bonnie continues and says, if it ain't about the battle, you goofball, A-word, B-word, scared of a fight you asking for. Dumb-ish. Hope you enjoyed kissing concrete. You should have left it at the mud. Ask Bonnie, man. And then Bonnie responds to Kyle and says, you all Bonnie all
right,
filming.
honey.
In the comments.
Talk, the way I interact, the way I tweet.
Mind you, again, this all happened because the boss said she's not in the top 10. That's what this fight's about. I need you guys to remember that. The boss said she's not in her top 10 females because of ghostwriting allegations. That's it. That's where all this stems from. Just so you remember that.
The way I nothing. So yeah, I'm still me. So a lot of y'all gonna be sad about that. So whenever it's an opinion y'all don't like, or I tweet something y'all don't care to hear, y'all just gonna have to be like, oh, why you ain't say that to Bonnie? Yeah, I did. It is what it is. So nothing's gonna.
How y'all praising Bonnie? She didn't even do anything. She grabbed her hair and threw her to the floor. All right, what are you guys talking? All right, like, thank God she didn't do anything. All right, it's ridiculous. Women should not be fighting. Why are women fighting? That's insane to me. All right, that's not your place. Y'all should not be fighting. You shouldn't swing on men. You shouldn't swing on each other. You shouldn't have that energy. Women should not be fighting. I don't give a fuck what y'all telling me. All right? It's a terrible look and it's weird. All right? It's fucking weird as fuck. All right? Have some class, ladies. Jesus Christ. When y'all fight, y'all make me feel like y'all trying to be men. And that ain't attractive.
You know, yeah, I'm definitely still me, so.
Any guy who likes that shit is gay. All right? Oh, I like when the women fight and act like a man. That's sexy. No, you're gay. You wish you were with a man, all right? But you can't come out of the closet. Or the glass shower doors. I don't know which one.
And y'all know I don't post pictures, but if y'all would like me to, yeah, I got a scratch on my knee, but I look the same way I looked when y'all saw me on camera at the event. So that's regular.
You ain't gotta post some pictures. They see you in the video after y'all fight. Y'all was
Yeah, I'm
all
about to say I
standing
look
up.
even yeah.
My instinct is never when a fight happened to pull out my phone and go live stream it. Y'all are crazy, bro.
Yep, I look the exact same, but I got braids, man, so they gonna get a hold of it. I did my best. I put it in one big braid, wrapped it around. She still got her hands on it. What you gonna do? But yeah, that's just what it is. Well, I see it's almost 300 people in here, man. So I'm just gonna address a couple things. One, let's start at the beginning, man. Uh, nobody had to hype or gas me to go catch no fade. What is wrong with y'all? I
They fucking
am
ain't
not.
funny.
I am not a proponent of violence. I don't enjoy it. I think most violent situations can be avoided and they don't have to come to it. That's just what it is. My client was the main event and his battle was the very next battle. So
Think about that. So Bonnie was trying to fight the boss right before the main event in the venue. She smushed her in her face. The boss didn't do anything. She didn't want nothing to happen. She wanted, because if the boss starts swinging, all right, event over, correct? But that's what Bonnie wanted. She had a friend recording it.
cool. She got her mush off.
Hey, babe, what
like
you doing?
we was literally having a regular conversation. If you see, I'm leaning. She talking in my ear.
Where are you?
She had her friend was the one who recorded.
Where's my coffee at?
So people were sending me a tweet of Bonnie saying something about cameras or something
Where's
like that. I
my-
just believe in keeping it a buck. And one thing about it, y'all hear me say all the time, the boss don't lie. Bonnie had her friend record us going back and forth inside the venue. So that was her friend that was recording. She set that up, and it was them that sent it to Piper Boy. That's just the way it was. I don't have a problem with that, but just keep it a buck that that's what you did. Don't do that and then tweet and be like, yeah, you can't do nothing in battle rap without a camera, without it being recorded, posted, this, that, and the other, when that was literally your whole orchestration. That doesn't make sense to me. Just stand on what you did, because I'm going to stand on anything I do, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, when she saw her friend had started recording, that's when she turned up. It was what it was. But at the same time, I'm not messing up no battle rap event. As on the business side of things, I know how much these venues cost. I know how much these artists cost, all this type of stuff. So it wasn't that serious to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. She got that off. I know after this event over with, I knew what hotel she was staying at. That was the same hotel all the battlers was at. We gonna meet up for the fade. Like, I hit her up immediately. It was like, all right, well, where you at? Where you finna go? We need to get this squared away tonight. She just wasn't responding. So it was what it was. Nobody had to gas me up. The
No,
Tati,
facts. Because when you,
If not, no big
that's
deal.
what I'm gonna say. Tati, my lady, G, the like my peoples that y'all know here, they all I simply text them. I said, just so y'all know, I don't want y'all I don't want y'all to hear from nobody but me and Bonnie gonna go ahead and catch a fade after the event once we get everything situated.
Yeah, she was pumped, bro. If you're gonna start churning, bro, I've seen this happen so many times. It's the classic. Once the cameras are rolling, you start churning up because you want to look tough. All right, you want to look tough. And then what really pissed me off is Bonnie goes on her Twitter and says, "I can't believe y'all was recording," when it was literally her friend that was recording, and she knew she was recording, and they sent it to embarrass the boss. All right, that is so fake to me. I'm not on the boss's side, but I keep it real. When I see something fake, I'm going to call it out as fake. Y'all just take who you like, and everything they do, you ride for. The person you don't like, everything they do is wrong. That's what I've noticed a lot in this community. You only go with who you like, not what's right.
It was like, why? They was
no,
simply
I
thought
thought
like,
you
why?
was
What?
trolling at first. I'm like, that's not funny.
Yeah,
I'm
no, they
like,
definitely thought I was capping at first, but I was just like, no, she just
playing
mushed
too
me.
much.
Yeah, and I do play a lot. I ain't gonna cap. But they thought I was joking. I'm like, nah, she just mushed me. So I had to let her get that off. But after this event over with and Swamp done battle, we get up out of here. We gotta run that fade. It just is what it is. all
And I don't think that the boss should have ran the fade. Like, just let it go, bro. All right? I think you should just let it go. Something you got to turn the other cheek. You ever heard of that one? Turn the other cheek.
Objection.
You're a woman. You don't need to be fighting, bro. It doesn't matter. She mushed you. All right. Congratulations. All right. You don't need to be fighting her, bro. It's ridiculous. All right. 100 different things could have went wrong.
all of them, including Swamp and everybody
Dominion, shut the fuck up.
else, try to tell me, no, you the boss, you don't need to be fighting. They want to see
SOB salute.
you do ghetto stuff, like you above all of that, this, that, and the other. Don't worry about it. Who cares? This, that, and the other. Who cares what people think? I'm like, no, it's
Weatherman, chill, bro.
not about what people think. Y'all right, but it's not about what people think. I just need to catch the fade. Like, no, in my whole entire 42 years on this planet, nobody's ever
You're 42. That's another problem. You're 42 trying to catch a fade, bro.
put their hands on me and we didn't fight.
That's your ego talking, bro. That's your ego.
Just what it was.
Can't put your hands on me and we got to fight now, bro.
So
You're a woman, man. All right, you all women that should not be fighting, man. This is a terrible look for women, man. It's crazy.
I don't know what y'all think is going on. Me not being a proponent of violence don't mean that I won't.
Why is
fight.
my boss called
I
middle
don't
of the
care
night?
about losing a fight. I don't care about winning a fight. That's almost never what it's about anyway. So yeah, nobody had to guess me. They actually all was trying to convince me to do the opposite. Tati was trying to catch a flight. Wizzo got on the road in the middle of the night. Like, it was like everybody, like nobody was trying to, nobody had to hype me up or gas me up. If anything, they the reason why I didn't go immediately to her hotel and I went to my hotel first. So that's that. It wasn't that type of situation. It was what it was. I texted her numerous times, Bonnie, where are you? So it was what it was. Somebody else confirmed for me that she was in fact at the hotel because I didn't know where she went or where she was at. But once somebody
I mean, you should have just let it go. Bonnie clearly didn't want no smoke. She mushed you. If Bonnie really had an issue with you, you don't just mush someone. All right, she should have smacked you, punched you, or whatever. But this whole mushing stuff, as it's being recorded, she did all that for video, all right, so she could embarrass you. That's all these battle rappers want to do. They want to embarrass people, embarrass media, embarrass the people who talk about them. That's why they're constantly inviting me to come to the event, all right, because they want to embarrass me for my opinion on their battles, all right, because they're soft and they can't handle anyone being negative towards them, all right, and that's the only way they know how to let out their aggression, all right. They can't handle people talking bad about them, so they don't really want to fight, but they want to embarrass you. This is what it's all about. It's all about embarrassment. It's not about anything else.
confirmed for me that she was at the hotel. I just
They want to catch it on camera. They want to put it on live. They want to laugh at you on the spaces. That's what all this is about. It's got nothing to do about getting your revenge or putting people in their place or you don't talk about me. No, they just want to embarrass people.
And I asked them to go in and ask her to come outside. And it's just what happened. But yeah, don't nobody got to gas me up for that. Y'all know a fight. I don't know. Maybe a fight a bigger deal to y'all than it is to me. But I'm just not with the violence. But that don't mean if you put your hands on me, we not gonna fight. I'm just not with that naturally. So
I get that, but it is a little jarring to like come onto the timeline and see somebody that don't fight and has said that they don't fighting. Like that is a little.
But once somebody put their hands on you, it's like, yeah, now I gotta, go
I
ahead.
mean, well, now
finish
that I know those
whatever.
details, that makes sense. But for me personally, waking up at 3:00 in the morning and the top of my timeline is my friend getting, fighting. Like, yeah, I was not happy. I was very confused.
I'm very confused. It's hilarious. But yeah, no, that's just now, mind you, nobody was supposed to be recording. That was the whole purpose. And
See, they tried to make the fade low key. They went behind the hotel, all right, where it's just going to be them. They were going to handle their business and keep it moving. But these battle rappers, all right, pull out their phone. They don't just record. They go live on Instagram and show the whole thing, begging for people to follow them. Do you understand how childish that is? Do you understand how policey that is? All right? You're doing the FBI's work. All right? It's insane.
Not
And then in the same breath, you're talking about Kid Slade and Clone and all the and Bad News and all these idiots. In the same breath, oh, we got to get them out the culture. But you're going to sit there and live stream fights?
Of getting outside of the event and stuff is not. It wasn't supposed to be on camera.
right. It was supposed to be at the event. That's the whole. I mean, at the hotel, and that's also the reason why we went to the back of the hotel and not the front of the hotel. But you know, we also I'm not mad at nobody who did record it because that's the world we live in. You gotta keep it a buck. Like anything happened, we could have been exchanging gunshots. Somebody would have whipped their phone out to try to catch a bullet on cam. So that's just the world we live in nowadays. So that ain't even no big deal to me. I don't care about that. I know other people. I was surprised at a couple people that recorded it because I just figured, you know, fights happen regular. So it's like, you know,
True,
people go in the backyard.
hello?
Yeah, people go in the backyard, they fight, and
True,
then
you was recording. What you mean?
We gonna
So
we
True-
gonna talk to the South. We gonna talk to the
So
South.
Trufo pulls up and he tries to justify this, which is hilarious to me. All right? It is so high schoolish, bro. I'm sorry, but you can't be graduated from high school and still act like this, man. Listen to what he says. It's insane. And then he's going to say, if you would have wanted to fight, it would. No, they wouldn't. All right? I believe them. Again, I'm not taking their side because I like them. I'm taking their side because I agree. All right? I have been more critical of the boss than anyone else in this community for the longest time. All right? This is insane right here. Listen to Trufo.
It was June 7th.
So yeah, all right. Well, I mean, what's the triangle? Y'all don't record fights?
Y'all don't record fights, he said. No! Kids record fights. High schoolers record fights. Children record fights. Adults do not record fights. What are you talking about? People who care about snitching so much don't record fights. Why are you recording, officer? Why, officer? Why are you recording, officer? Why are you doing police work, officer? Y'all don't record fights? You didn't record it. You live streamed it. I have never recorded a fight. I have never even thought to pull my phone out when some shit's going down. All right? I got regular instincts. My instinct is in internet. My instinct is to safety. Figuring out my surroundings, what's going on. It's not internet. Let me record this and go viral. This is the problem with society.
Now everybody don't nobody record fights.
I don't. No, I don't.
Not all the no. If everybody's saying not to record a fight and y'all taking all the measures so it's not made public and doing extra, then no. All y'all, oh my God, the snitches, oh my God.
Thank you, Toddy. Thank you. And everyone's going in on Toddy saying this opinion. This is how I know this culture is fucked up. They're all backing Trufo and Bonnie. This is insane because they don't like someone. So it doesn't matter what you do. This is what I've learned in this community. It does not matter what you do. Yes, this community, sir. Whoever had a problem with me saying that earlier. All right? It don't matter what you do. It's if they like you or not. That's it. There are no principles. It's who I ride for. Whatever they do is right. Whatever the other person does is wrong. End of story. Keep it moving. Because if they liked the boss, that would have been a whole different story. If they didn't like, all right, this is how it is. If it was flipped, they would have the other opinion. If Bonnie did what the boss did and the boss did what Bonnie did, they would have the opposite opinion now. That's how this is.
And then first thing y'all do, what? Now what if something else would have had happened? It's on live. You ain't even regular recording. You was on live.
Exactly. That's even worse. You weren't regular recording. You was on live. That means it's going straight to evidence. You do realize that, right? It's going straight to evidence, people who hate snitches. Straight to evidence. It's not even an option to upload. It's already uploaded. Thanks for doing the FBI's work.
Stop playing. You know better. Dead ass.
Yeah, fights definitely get recorded, but fights.
Time out. I don't know
No,
Whose show is lame? Don't just say this. Say who.
you hold on, folks. Fights, because I want
Thank you. Goofy.
to say fights definitely get recorded. They normally fights that happen.
This is ridiculous, bro. This is absolutely ridiculous. Trufo, you were wrong, bro. And now he's getting all upset because some people are like, oh, y'all, now Hitman wants to fight him. Now Hitman wants to fight Trufo. Did you guys see this? Let me show you guys real quick. This is what happens. See, this is why you guys shouldn't even get involved in fight. Everything just goes left for no reason, bro. Everything goes left for no reason. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this tweet. Look at Hitman and so Trufo says, if any man want to holler at me about any situation, I'm available I'm available. I ain't ducking shit and I ain't hard to find. We ain't got to send subliminal messages. Yeah, a man recorded the fight. If anyone had an issue, we can solve it. So you want to fight over people saying that you shouldn't record it now? That's crazy. So Hitman Holla says, you did all that just to throw a subliminal. Facts. What you mean you ain't ducking shit? And we can handle it. Handle what? Why are you talking like I was looking for you? I wasn't, but since you got my attention, let me say this. Foe, I'm whatever you want to do, bro. So if that was a challenge, accept it. All right, let's see if this has gone anywhere else since then. It has. So Trufo writes, and why would a rich, successful man like yourself be subbing me for like to gain nothing from that, so I don't get it. But remember, you have a lot more to lose than me. I live exactly the way I say I live, so be careful, my guy. You see this? You see this? Trufo, you did something wrong, bro. All right, you know that, especially saying that what you just said. I live my life. All right, yada da da. I am exactly who I am. But then you live streaming. All right, crimes. It doesn't make any sense. You can't have it both ways. All right. You didn't just record. You live stream, and you're sitting there. Oh, follow me, guys. Follow me. All right. If something would have went left, you would have been all right subpoenaed. Your footage would have been subpoenaed. Okay? If someone had anything, this is what I don't understand. Y'all don't think fights can't end in death. Just because it's two women. The boss could have hit her head and died, and you would have recorded it. All right? And to me, well, it is what it is, but y'all talking about the snitching stuff. You can't say snitch, snitch, snitch. Drop the snitch shit then. And then I wouldn't even care that you recorded it. Drop that whole snitch shit then. And then record away. But nah, y'all want to, all right, have it both ways. Y'all want to have it both ways. Hitman writes, men recorded is exactly what happened. Wasn't a sub saying a name would only lead to this, which is what? I wanted to avoid because you were right. I do got a lot to lose. But by now, you got to know I'm willing to lose it all, which is insane. And then Trufo says, I don't know shit. I'm ignorant. But let's avoid it, though, because I want to continue to see you be successful. It's inspiring, man. So let's continue to do safe things so you can keep motivating black men out there. Stay dangerous, my boy. And then Hitman write, I respect it, bro. Same with you, 100. Congratulations. They settled their issue. Congratulations. So stupid.
Been just spur of the moment. Typically, if it's understood, we finna go in the back and we finna get this situated. Whatever happens, happens. Then everybody know, all right, cool. Let's go in the back. They finna square up and we leave it there. Again, I'm not mad at nobody that recorded it. I'm just saying like when it was established that wasn't it.
All that you know better and all that. I don't want to.
This wasn't a fight at the event. All right, they met up at a hotel. They wanted to keep it secret. They went behind the hotel. All right, and the men there started recording. By the way, all men started recording. Recording is a woman's trait. All right, I'm sorry. All right? They want to record all their memories and all this crap. All right? Men should not be their first instinct shouldn't be their phone, bro. You're gay. I understand Bonnie checked her in the building. Oh, so this is what you call checking, right? They're sitting there having a conversation. Bonnie tells her friend to go record. The second her friends record, she just starts smushing her. That's checking to you? All right.
You do.
I don't know.
You do. You do.
You understand
yes,
what
you
I'm
do.
saying?
No, yes, you do.
I don't want. I'll let you say what
okay,
you say,
you
bro.
don't
Let me
have
talk,
to argue,
bro.
but you
I'm
do.
not
Yes, he says
arguing.
yes.
You know I
you
love
know
you,
anything can happen.
This culture's fucked, bro.
On live though, but you know that.
I know anything can happen on live. Listen, if y'all want to tell me I'm the worst person because I recorded a fight, that's love. No, that's goofy shit. Because
Boss did nothing. Yeah. Do you want? Okay. This is why this community. I don't even care, bro. All right, like y'all are literally retarded, bro. You're in the venue. The main event's about to happen, and Bonnie's about to start a fight, all right? And you guys got Bonnie's side on this. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, like, for real. All the boss did was say Bonnie shouldn't be is not in her top 10. Let's not forget that. That's all she did. That's worth fighting over? You retards? Stop gassing it like she did something else. All she did was say Bonnie shouldn't be in her top 10. That's what started this. Y'all are retarded and children and losers.
if she would have won the fight, would y'all be mad?
Yes.
On the solid dog line. On walk.
You hear that? Hey, listen, truthful. If she would have won the fight, y'all would have been mad? Yeah, they would. It's not about wins and losses, bro, in a fight. That's children shit. So you think the boss would have been happy if she would have won the fight and you recorded it? And what loss? How did Bonnie win? Because she threw it to the ground once? Nobody won this fight. It's retarded.
We did it.
Won the fight, would y'all be mad?
Yes.
On the solid dog line. On walk
We
the
did it.
on walk the Weetall line. On walk the
we
Weetall line. On the folk on hustler. And I wasn't the only person that recorded.
On God. She a whole businesswoman. We didn't want to record it regardless.
So you think I'm the only one recording?
Truthful. So because other people recorded it, it's cool. You're the only one who went live with it. You're the only one who went live with it. What part of live do you not understand? If you recorded it and kept it for your personal use, all right, you're recording it for the world. You're recording it for the jury, sir. You're doing police work. What part of that do you not understand?
Regardless, like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not.
Tati, do you think I'm the only one recording?
That's not the point. You're the one who's on live, is what I'm saying. This
a
grown ass woman in her 40s with businesses.
So why she fighting? Everybody advised her not to fight. Talking about.
She shouldn't be fighting. You're right. You shouldn't be recording. Two wrongs don't make a right, buddy.
Could defend
I ain't gonna do this with you, bro. Love.
Ain't no love shit. Yo ass goofy. You sound dumb. What you mean? Why she fighting? She feel the need. She gotta defend herself or whatever. Then that's what that is. Y'all ass ain't supposed to. Even if y'all was gonna record, all right, cool. You posted it. You were live. Anything can happen on live. You know that.
Exactly.
So like I said, you know better. Dead ass. Anything can happen on live.
And just for the record, it's not about winning or losing. For I see he gone, or maybe just in the listeners, I don't know. But for whoever,
no, he know better. Shit.
Luch, there's petty bullshit, and then there's shit that crosses lines. This is petty bullshit. All right, this is just opinions. No one was personally disrespected at all. This should have never came to that. All right, Bonnie should have never put her hands on her, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all are justifying people getting beat up for their opinions. It's ridiculous. If that's the world you want to live in, all right. Trust me, most of y'all are pussy and do not want to live in that world. You just want to watch that world happen. Pussies.
Happen on live all the time. Like, he know better. Fuck. You can't tell me no other way. I wasn't the only one recording. You was the only one on live.
Yeah.
That's a big difference to me.
I
Because then
just
when
said,
shit go left, shit already documented.
I'm
Like,
about to
come
ask
on
you
now,
that.
you know better. Fuck.
I'm about to ask you that. I was just saying, what's the difference? I'm genuinely asking.
It's funny. The people be like, "There's consequences." Are the randos in the chat who we don't even know who they are? There's consequences for your words. Says a guy with a fucking no avatar, bro. Says someone with no fucking avatar. Isn't that fucking ironic? How ironic?
Be facts to this
You know
research.
what? Fuck this fact. I'm getting him out of here. Get off my fucking soundboard, bro. Off my delete track. You're out of here, bitch.
Hey, I battled D-Money.
You said, what's the difference from live and camera?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Explaining shit. Y'all know what the fuck.
What you mean? You don't know what you mean?
Hey,
It's
bro,
live. It's live.
Hey,
I
bro,
feel
So that
like
means if it's
I'm not
just
trying to turn
recorded
that
without
into
it being live.
Johnny Ice, I'm not trying to turn it into an
I
argument. I'm genuinely
No,
feel
this is just how I talk.
I
If it
feel
ain't
like the
live, can I get
difference
this
in
off real
this.
quick?
My fault.
If it's not live, if it's just a camera and you just recording, then that means you can alter stuff, or you don't gotta put a certain, or you don't gotta put it out at all. But if it's live, that means just straight live.
Well, what's the odds of a nigga keeping a fight in their phone and not sending it to nobody?
You know,
It's possible. It can definitely happen. Like the way their logic works, it's mind-boggling, bro. It's like, why even have these discussions? It's like I'm talking to remedials, man. Oh, my head hurts, bro.
What do you mean? What are y'all talking about?
Matissa, calm down. No, it doesn't.
Incriminating to be on live when anything is happening, because you never know what the fuck can happen in any situation. We've seen motherfuckers go live before, have shootouts, all type of shit. I'm not saying that was their situation, but you never know where a situation can go, period. That's all I'm saying. And nor did I want no, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want no extra shit to happen.
I agree with you, Tati.
But I'm just
feel
saying
like
but you're asking what's the difference?
I'm saying that can happen on camera. I'm agreeing with you saying.
Okay, but it's not all right. Once it's on social media, it's on social media, though.
no, that's a fact.
That's what Johnny Ice just said.
People
Okay, salute.
Can't nobody like if it's
recorded
in your own phone, you can just
Nobody can take it.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's what I asked Johnny.
Bill Collector's locked up for what? Stream recording?
That's what I was asking Johnny Ice, but what's the odds of a nigga keeping that?
But he was on live. Everybody screen recorded it and took it and posted it.
Yeah, and that was the part that I was gonna say, because for one, I listened to Tati's Space again last night, and he came in here talking about, oh, y'all come over to my Instagram. This is my Instagram. I'm like, so you promoted it also that you were gonna go live with it.
That's what somebody else said
and then
yesterday.
you screen
That is
recorded
so
it,
corny,
and
bro.
your name is in there.
I'm so sorry. What was I doing?
Love.
What was I doing? Was I
think
on the phone?
you had to have been on the phone.
I didn't hear that.
You had to have been on the phone. So
Wait, what happened? What you just say?
What is TBL?
You had to have been on the phone.
Mount Rushmore, what did you just say? I'm sorry. I got a phone call.
No, you fine. Because he came into space saying, oh, come on over to my Instagram. Something about to go down. If you know, you know. Like, so, like, I get it. Like, you don't
I don't know
want to
he
say
did
you don't
that.
know the difference. But for me, you promoted it.
No, I don't know. I don't remember that event. But I'll tell you this. All right, so the event real quick. My favorite battle of the night was Danny Myers versus King. That battle was fucking fire. All right. Is King from Detroit? He reminds me of a Detroiter. I think he is. That was the best battle of the night, in my opinion. Danny Myers versus King. King is fire, bro. Like, I don't think I've ever seen him before. I think that was the first battle I've seen of his. Just a fucking insane battle, man. I love that battle, man. I want to watch that again. Bonnie and Coffee. I got Coffee beating Bonnie. It is what it is. In a decent battle. It was all right. But I thought Coffee beat her, bro. I had Easy edging Swamp. in an okay battle. What other battles were there? I can't remember. Jmore and Ace Amin didn't happen. They were playing Call of Duty for some reason. King and Cortez is a good battle. I got to check that out. I want to go watch some King battles. That's my first time I've ever watching him. That's the first time I've ever seen him. Yeah, Taz, huh? Okay, all right. What league is that on? Let me check it out. He's good, bro. I was shocked. I was like, whoa, who's this dude? And then I think I heard him say something about Detroit. I was like, oh, he's from Detroit too? Because at first I thought he's a Philly. I thought he's a Trenches guy, but apparently not. So it's King with an exclamation point for the I believe, which is weird. But I get why he did that for Googleable reasons. Let's see. Oh, it's on Chrome 23?
Oh, yeah, I thought y'all was.
Deuce, it's a lose-lose effort. Too heckless. I'm too reckless. Applying bullets.
So that's King over here to the right. Obviously. We all know who Cortez is.
Jervis, McMurrin, I see you. You can point the baby over the balcony like Michael Jackson. That's off the top.
He got freestyling ability too. He had some rebuttals against Danny. Danny had T-Rex jump in with the whole I'm the only one who throws my cap down, blah, blah, blah. In the third round. I like this guy a lot.
Remember, he said something about Google Chrome. That's because we give everybody in our network. This nigga.
All right, he's fire, bro. I can just tell. Yeah, he's definitely good. This got 54K. Run it up, chat. Run it up. All right. Too bad we can't watch it, but we could maybe one day. Let's see.
No,
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that battle.
Oh wow for that.
You was right. Okay.
Is it one? Is it King or is it with a one? Hold on, let me look. Oh yeah, you're right. It's K1ING. All right. I don't know. I thought it was exclamation point. I put that in and it popped up anyway. So you're right. You're right. You're definitely right.
No, so wow for that.
Somebody said it was in face space that he did that.
No, I listened to your space. Your oops space. I listened to because I've been up since 3:30. I couldn't go back to sleep. I needed.
I don't think there's much else here.
Dead ass wrong.
And in this screen.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else here. I think Bonnie had a space. I didn't actually hear. I heard a little bit of this.
I said, I don't know.
Well, Verb had a space. Oh, Trufo's here. Oh God.
I say, you good though? She said, yeah. I say, man, that ain't really worth it, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Like you lying, man. I promise you.
On the Four Corner Hustler facing East, bro. This how it went, folks. She
Tay-Rock and Jay the Nightwing. Was that Chilla? Or is that happening? I don't even remember, bro. I barely remember Chilla's event, bro. There's so many damn battles. I forgot half of them. I watched them. Who did Truffaut? Wait, Truffaut battled, right? Wait. I saw that. Who was the battle? Jesus, man. URL? who was the Jay and Tay-Rock? I had to have seen that. Who did Truffaut battle? I fucking forgot, bro. Oh, Rosenberg. Oh, that's right. Truffaut. I had Truffaut winning that battle. Correct? Am I right about that? I think Truffaut won that battle. What's up, Lily? Why I hear you barking? You're the only one who barks in this family. Why? Explain to me why you're the only one who barks. Excuse me? That's rude. That's fucking rude, bro. Come on. Hi, Soph. Hi, Bubba. Soph, beat her up. Come on. Don't make me pull out my phone and record.
She's riding around.
Right, so let's go back.
She's circling the hotel, bro.
Oh, it's happening on the outside. Oh, yeah. I saw a trailer. Bro, my memory is shot, bro. I'm just like Calico, bro. Calico pulled up, I think, to the space, and he doesn't even remember. He asked Tati where she's from every time he pulls up, and he always forgets. That's how I am. I swear, I forget everything. I specifically forget people's names. And being a bar owner, that's terrible. Because people will introduce themselves. Hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. Then they'll see you again. And I don't know what the fuck their name is. I forgot, bro. It's nothing personal. Bro, I had an old employee come in that worked for me for 4 years. I fucking forgot her name. And she caught on. We're sitting there talking, this, that, and the other. And she goes, you don't even remember my name. I go, yeah, I do. What is it? I'm like, man, fuck you, man. I forgot. Don't do that to me, bruh. But when you tell me, I'll remember right away. Right away, I'll remember. It'll all come back to me.
Wait
a minute.
She's circling the hotel, bro. She bail out the car. You could ask T-Rex, Uncle Rob, any motherfucker. It was me, T-Rex, Uncle Rob, Ciroc, you heard. I believe it was somebody else out there. I don't remember right now. But we out there.
I'm great with faces, names. I'm done. Ponce always makes fun of me because I forget everyone's name, and I'll just be giving people random names, especially her friends. I'll be like, she'd be like, "You just gave her a random name. That's not even her name." I'm like, "Oh, whatever."
Wasn't out there yet. We was right there. Me, Rex, Uncle Ross.
What's up, princess?
She pull up. Now she asking Rex, yo, where Bonnie at? Where Bonnie at? Somebody call Bonnie. Rex giving her the face like shit. Everybody like, we don't know. We don't know. I don't know who called Bonnie. I don't know who called Bonnie and told Bonnie to come out.
All right, this is boring.
We not recording, but ain't no out here, my mama. What you talking about?
Ain't nobody my mama. I'm gonna record whatever I want. All right, that's cool. Ain't nobody said they was your mama. All right. But can we drop the whole snitching era in battle rap? Can we just stop with that now? Maybe we can stop with that now. Well, maybe we have stopped with that now. They had a known snitch, all right, host the whole event. That, to me, what the host of Trenches did, is the worst type of snitching you can do. I didn't know we was going there to rob. I didn't know my friend was going to rob the place. I thought we was just going to Chuck E. Cheese, Your Honor. That's literally the worst type. Those were his words. That's insane. That's the worst snitch. That's what snitching is. Doing a crime with someone and not taking responsibility and pinning it on another person. That's what actual snitching is. That's why the mafia, this is where you guys get it from your stupid movies. What the host of the Trenches actually did. Not someone, what was the whole clone situation? Not clone. What was the guy, which snitching story was the guy who, a guy almost killed and murdered his friend or his brother, right? Or was that Kid Slade? I don't know. I can't keep up with these stories anymore. Bad news? Somebody almost killed him. All right, and they knew he did it, and he was, I don't know. That was bad news? See, I don't even know. What did Kid Slade do? I forgot.
Like, I ain't on no bullshit. It's a one-on-one.
Why are you barking?
It's nobody's getting jumped. None of that.
Hey, bro, what's wrong with this nigga, man?
Man, so funny as hell.
Yo,
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying,
ain't nobody out here by Papa.
On the phone. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to.
Slade and his brother. That's what I'm thinking of, yeah. It's like, bro, really? When you try to kill my brother, I'm sorry, all your little rules go out the window. Right? Sorry, I'm sorry. If you try to murder my brother, I'm good.
I make it funny. It's a one-on-one fight.
It just reminds. All right, so it just reminds me of a story like from work. So a couple years ago, right? One of my employees in the kitchen, right? We have one of my cooks. So we have a girl who does prep, right? So he didn't like this girl for whatever reason. They always had issues, right? Well, they were very petty with each other. So one day, you know, like it's like by the cook line, it's kind of thin. And this girl's kind of like heavier, right? And this dude is actually like, he's a huge dude. And he's a big guy. And pause. And so they were really petty with each other. So one day he's trying to get through, and she was kind of like in his way, all right, and kind of like didn't really move too easily, where he had to kind of like slide through her and everything. And he got all upset. So he wanted to like fight the girl, right? So, and this is like not the first time this has happened. He's like bugging out, and I'm like, bro, you need to relax, calm down. No, fuck that. Blah, blah, blah. I go, what are you going to do? You going to beat her up? Yeah, I'm going to beat her up. I was like, you know what? You're fucking fired. Go. All right, just leave, man. All right, you're bugging. You're doing too much. You're not listening. I tried to reason with you, and you're not listening. All right? So I go to the cameras. I'm up in the office with him. I want to go look to see what happened. The dude punches me in the back of the head. And I'm like, did you just fucking punch me, bro? He went like, like this, and then he ran down the stairs and took off, right? I'm like, this dude just fucking punched me in the back of the head. Fucking idiot. All right? My mom wanted me to call the police on him. I was like, I'm not calling the police, man. Who gives a fuck, bro? He didn't even do anything. All right? He barely touched me. He was like, oops. All right? He ran like a bitch. All right? She's like, no, you got to put it on record. I'm like, I'm not calling the police. All right? The next day, this guy calls us and says he's calling the police because he says that girl assaulted him when she wouldn't let him through. She bumped him, and that's assault. And I'm like, bruh, you punched me, and I didn't call the police. You're going to call the police because the girl bumped you? He's like, yeah, you ain't got no proof that I punched you. We were in the office. There's no cameras there. I go, you dumb fuck. I got 2 cameras in the office. And I sent him the video. And I said, stand down, bitch. Shut the fuck up. The fuck is wrong with you? See? I don't snitch, and then they want to snitch. Can't win, bro. That's why you should just snitch.
My life. I'm going to give y'all play-by-play. I go to the space. Yo, I'm finna go live. Tap in. Everybody come to my live. They standing in the grass. Bonnie's in the grass.
What do you want? You want attention?
The way Boss is saying she want to fight, you would think. I'm like, oh, she really want to fight.
You want attention?
Because I wasn't very fond of a Midwest person getting muffed.
Well, exactly. I don't know why you thought the office didn't have a camera. I got a camera on the safe, and I got a camera showing the whole office. All right? What are you talking about? He thought the office was like the bathroom, because the bathroom is the only place there's no cameras. You can't have cameras in the bathroom. He thought that was like the same idea, I guess.
You understand? Like, damn.
And he wanted to charge that girl for assaulting him for like not letting him through that area, and she's like, she bumped me, bruh.
I didn't like that. I didn't think it was cool, but I know Boss.
I sent him the video of him punching me, and I never heard from him again.
So when cause she say that, don't she be saying that? Like, I'm not a fighter. Like, I'm not saying this like on no bullshit, bro. Like.
Nah,
we heard
I don't
say
think she
that.
no fighter. I don't think she no fighter.
No. She said that. She say she not violent and shit all the time.
But when you
all right, let's see. Let's check out this Jmore situation.
Easy's like, no more face off. We just gonna go for the battle tomorrow.
Now, Jmore's the guy who Ace Amin made apologize on cam a couple of years ago, if you guys remember this. All right. Now, Jmore, another police detective, he goes on Spaces yesterday and talks about how Ace had his kid with him, and he brought something with him, and he named what he had with him, which is on Spaces for tens of thousands of people to listen to. All right. And I don't know. So the battle got canceled. I haven't seen this. I guess he gives his side of the story. 2-3 letter man.
You feel me? And then
I barely know who Jmore is. I don't even really know. I couldn't tell you a Jmore battle, I'll be honest.
The second altercation.
What did Bill Collector get arrested for, chat? You guys keep saying he got arrested. Is there a crime attached to his arrest?
In the same building, the same 2-3 minutes is what canceled the battle. Because it got, somebody did something and it got taken past rap.
I love how you're walking around your words now, but you didn't walk around your words earlier.
So now it's like, it's past rap.
I have no idea why he apologized. Ace made him apologize. They did, bro. They did 2 takes. They did 2 takes, bro.
Right.
You know, like,
that's wild to do takes on an apology video. Do takes.
Like I don't like. You can't just rap.
Possession. Okay, who cares? Receiving stolen property. That sounds like some petty bullshit. Unless he did the actual stealing of the property. If he bought some shit that someone else stole, that's so petty, man. And then possession, what? Of drugs? Who cares? Petty.
With a nigga after certain things transpire. Like
this dude boring as hell, dude.
Morally, like this ain't about being a thug, gangster, hood nigga. None of that. I don't care about none of that.
Why is Lily barking? Like,
grown ass man with kids and shit, bro. I got a full-time job. I got a career out of it. I don't care about none of that. I'm not in here to be that. We rapping. So when it get taken outside of what we here for, then it's, you know, like, and sometimes niggas scuffle. Like, that's okay. Like, sometimes niggas rumble. That's okay. Niggas rumble all the time. It's just a fade. But for it to go past a fade into something else is unbelievable. And for certain
50,000 bond, he must have priors.
People to even allow that on their premises is just wild.
All right, so let me ask you, Jmore. You know, I don't want to talk about what happened. We know what happened, right? If you know, right? We ain't gotta incriminate nobody here. I don't want to do that.
It ain't slowed down, bro. It's not slowed down. I'm about to speed it up. This guy talks way too slow. Now you three, the other guy.
That in your part that you could have, would you have done things differently?
You know, I've been thinking about that all day, bro. And I've had a lot of people around me like all day. Like I got love. I've
been thinking about it. What I do different?
I got
every time I see you with your shorty, and every time I see you with your shorty,
you know what I'm saying? So like I got
Hey, I battled
you know, I got my homies came with me, like you feel me? Like it's so I've been asking them like all day, like what can I do different? I've asked like even like media people, like Uncle Rod, because he was there, and some battlers. And I was like, what did I do wrong? And everybody said I didn't do anything wrong, bro. I didn't start the first altercation that transpired. I didn't start the second one that transpired.
Right.
So I didn't.
So is Ace just bullying this dude, bro? What's Ace's story? It's time for that interview, Ace. Why is Ace picking on this dude? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. I don't even know why he apologized initially. I really didn't keep up with this.
I'm not the reason that the face-off didn't happen or the battle didn't happen. Like you get, like you
don't play a part at all. It's two of y'all, so you don't play a part.
But I haven't heard Ace's side of the story, so I don't know.
I play a part by being a part of it.
Okay.
I play a part by being a part of it. Just, you get what I mean? Like just even being involved, of course, I play a part. But when I think about what I could have done differently, no, I stood my ground.
I couldn't do nothing differently. I was a perfect angel.
I stood on my ground. Okay. So now I don't think I could have done nothing differently. Maybe with the easy thing a little bit.
All right.
You know, we'll get into detail.
He went off on easy, bro.
About that.
We'll talk about it in a second. So let me.
And this dude at trenches. He had trenches. That's Easy's guy. Easy was going. Him and Easy were beefing about it.
Ask you, with the Ace on Me thing before the face up, was it ice grilling on both parties? Was body language different on both parties?
Yeah. So, well, he first came in. He came in with his daughter. He had a job on. He had the whole Muslim. All you could see was his eyes. And when I saw him, he came in.
Wait, what? Hold on, bro. Ace was wearing a hijab? Nah. Or was it a dasdasha? Dasdasha. Was he really wearing it? Was Ace wearing it or like his wife?
He first came in. He came in with his daughter. He had a job on. He had the whole Muslim. all you could see was his eyes. And when I saw him, he came in, he had like maybe a 1-year-old daughter, like a girl with him. And when I saw that, the first thing I thought was,
oh yeah, I saw that, Kareem. I saw that.
this is beautiful. This is dope.
Right.
I was like, this is, I kind of, as a battle rapper, I got scared as a battle rapper because I was like, oh shit, this nigga about to counter rope. I'm about to go in here and talk about, you feel me? And he about to come in and talk about how he a dad and a stand-up Muslim. I'm like, like, you feel me? So the battle rap in me is like, yo, this is beautiful, and I like this.
This is beautiful, B. Hijab, a baby, and an AR is crazy. Yeah, I get that.
This is his angle. I like this.
So you think it's an angle this whole time?
Yes.
Yes.
But not
He thought it was an angle. That's hilarious.
even just that. I mean, you're with your daughter. Like, that's fine. Like, you know, when he came in here with his daughter, bro, that relaxed my shoulders. Like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, we good. He got his daughter, and he's holding her. And he got on the whole Muslim, the whole thing. So I'm like, man, this man came in here at peace. This man came in here at peace.
At peace? You can't just see a hijab and guarantee there's going to be peace. All right? My bad.
Boom, 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 boom. You know, and then, well, what would you ask me? I want to make sure I stick to the topic.
No, I mean,
you're telling the story. What topic? Finish the story.
Was the body language?
Oh, okay. So oh yeah, I said that to say this. When I first initially saw him, there was no bad. He walked right, like I'm at the doorway. He couldn't even get in the venue without walking past me. He walked past me with the holding his daughter. He went in the venue, and then I saw him like put her down. Like at some point, I don't know. I took my eyes off of him, so I don't know like what happened out there. But I saw him put her down. Like, so I was good. And then Easy, like at some point, we're just mingling because I just got there like 10 minutes before he did. Then he just got there. So when we got there, Lee L&D was rapping, and so we couldn't come in the room and just start talking, and we had to be quiet. So
what happened?
For a little minute.
By the way, this is sped up. Now this sounds like normal, doesn't it?
You feel me? After that battle was over, then we started mingling around. So I guess
damn, this dude talks so slow. This is sped up. It actually sounds normal.
Ace mingling around, talking to people. He just got there, and I am. Somehow, the room ain't that big. Somehow we ended up like right beside each other, but like with no problem though.
I got to see how he sounds normally. This is crazy. I can't believe this is sped up. All right, this is normal.
Like I'm trying to tell you, like we're standing beside each other for like maybe like 60 seconds to a minute and a half.
Okay.
He's talking to somebody, I'm talking to somebody, but we're right beside each other. To a point where Easy walks up and he can talk to both of us in front of us because we beside each other. So Easy walks up and tell me and him at the same time, because we beside each other, I'm gonna do y'all face off right now. When he says that, me and Ace like simultaneously like turn towards each other and like look at each other, and like he started like I don't know. He gave, as the hood nigga in me was like, bruh trying to like fight or something. Like, bruh, like he started like chest out, like like he like I said, you can only see his eyes, so he's trying to open his eyes real big, do the little thing. He trying to like,
bro, think about it. He's wearing a hijab. Ace is covered from head to toe, and all he can see is his eyes. And he's got his daughter with him. This is an insane scenario.
Like fake intimidate me. So I moved a little closer, and I'm like, "What's up, nigga? What's up? What we doing?"
But let's visualize this. Let's visualize. Remember, Ace in the hijab.
Like you feel me? Then he say what he say. I guess I don't know his verbatim, but I guess he say what's up, whatever.
All right, Matissa.
I back up, I pull my pants. I'm like, "What's up, nigga? Then what's up?" You feel me? All the little scuffle right there. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. This little.
So he was just looking at you, and then you started saying, "What's up?" Hold on, go back.
Nigga, what's up? Like, bro, like he started like chest out, like like he like I said, you can only see his eyes, so he trying to open his eyes real big, do the little thing. He trying to like like fake intimidate me.
He might still be trolling you though. Like he's wearing a hijab. Why are you taking this so serious?
So I moved a little closer and I'm like, "What's up, nigga? What's up? What we doing?" Like
It was probably a distasha, man. That's probably what it was.
Feel me? Then he say what he say. I guess I don't know his verbatim, but I guess he say what's up, whatever, boom, boom, boom. I back up, I pull my pants. I'm like, "What's up, nigga?" Then what's up?
It sounds like you low-key started it, man.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
All the little scuffle right there. I don't want
5 charges, bail is $250.
to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. This little something happened right there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody nigga get swung on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It get broke up. It's just a little scuffle though. Like it ain't. You know, it's healthy testosterone in the room. You feel me, niggas? You know, niggas. Little scuffle. It get broken up. John picked me up like a child. Take me across the room.
All right.
Like literally picks me up. Take me across the room.
I'm listening.
I don't know what I don't know. I saw somebody grab Ace, but again, they took me across the room, like security moving me to the front. Somebody grabbed Ace, split us up. That was the first altercation. And
So
it was
before,
like
before you go to the second altercation, right?
First altercation. I need a animated sketch of this.
All this is happening.
I have no idea. He's not holding her. He's not holding her.
All right.
He is not. Listen to me. When he turned around and when Easy walked up to us, he was not holding her at all. She was not even in my vision because when he
Where was the baby?
said, "Me and you and Ace are doing the face-off right now." Me and Ace both looked at each other, and Ace bucked out his chest to me. His
Okay, yeah. So what though? Why?
daughter wasn't even none of this.
He's wearing a distasha, all right, and doing this, all right. It's not that threatening, dude.
like, what's up? Like he coming to me like, what's up?
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know, Jmore, man. I wasn't there, but the way you describing it, it could have still been all part of the act, bro.
So he didn't have the little girl holding her or nothing. So when you go, what's up? Somebody might get punched in the shit. So security break it up. When security breaks it up, they move me over. They're like, Ace, like, I mean, not Ace, Easy, like, battle over. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, not battle. He's like, face off over. Face off over.
Maybe Jmore is an Islamophobe. Maybe that's the problem. He got triggered. The hijab triggered him.
We can't have these boys. We got to take them somewhere, calm them down, and make sure they prepare for the battle tomorrow. Type shit. Boom. I don't need, all right, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Face off over. I don't care. I'm still
right, Shu. Ace is like 5'4", too. That's another thing. Drugs, guns, stolen goods. Makes sense.
In the building. He's not there anymore.
Okay.
He comes back in an Iron Man suit.
What the fuck, bro?
Attention.
He came back in an Iron Man suit.
In an Iron Man suit.
Okay, I got you. We know. We're going that. Smart move like that.
He comes back in an Iron Man suit. And my bad, I just thought, my bad. I'm making sure I got everything straight. He come back in an Iron Man suit. In his Iron Man suit. And then I'll approach him like, fuck you doing in an Iron Man suit? He give me a second. I don't know if disengaged is the word of an Iron Man suit, but when I approached him and said, "What you doing in an Iron Man suit? You ain't about to press a button on none of your run your rockets, nigga." He took that personal, and you know he stood up in his Iron Man suit. When that happened,
You're a baby.
One of my people, security, and one of one of Easy's management. One of my man, security and Easy's management, when they when they saw it themselves, they like jumped on bro. They jumped on him. He directed his Iron Man suit towards the crowd.
Wow.
Because I'm in the crowd. Easy beside me, John here.
Wait. What, bruh? He pulled his Iron Man suit out and was aiming it at people? Okay, does this even work? This Iron Man, does that help the courts at all? Like, I don't know. Like, does that? Oh, it was just an Iron Man suit. All right. What are we listening to, bro?
I mean, it's a small room with a bunch of people, and it's an Iron Man suit. It's not it's not something that's just like for one thing. It's like it's
not one shot. It's an automatic.
You know, so whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Iron Man suit. Boom, boom, boom. When he do that, they low key start whipping because it was dangerous. So they was whipping him, and then they took off his Iron Man suit.
Okay.
What the fuck is what? I haven't, bro. What is happening? They whooped him and took his Iron Man suit away from him.
When they took off his Iron Man suit, I felt like this was the perfect time to strike again, my boy. So when they took off his Iron Man suit, I put on my Wolverine.
You know what's crazy? White people. Oh, I got that as a drop. I just haven't uploaded it yet. That's a funny drop. Yeah, I just watched the Kanye DJ Academics segment.
And I went in that boom, 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 boom.
Oh boy.
Boom, 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 boom.
Now, real quick, how do you get past certain people that's in authority with an Iron Man suit? How do you get past that?
You know, that's a question you should ask Easy.
Fair enough.
You know, all they got to do in court is say, hey, Iron Man suit means this. You know, like these don't work. This doesn't work, bruh. When he meant Iron Man suit, he meant this. Y'all really think y'all be slick, bruh?
The block.
Fair enough.
I would like to know.
Did you know that Kanye retweeted his cover of Cousins? Did you see that? Gay. Did you see that, Nez? Kanye retweeted he did a cover of Cousins at the end of the show, and he retweeted it, bruh. What world are we living in?
The same thing, job. I would like to know the same thing. How does he get through the door with an Iron Man suit?
Yeah, suit. Right. That's what I'm gonna take. Like, bro.
Why did not like the possibilities of that happening? Like, it should be zero.
Right, I agree. It should.
If you get a little Marvin the Martian modulator, if you get one of those, that's possible. It's a lot of Marvin the Martian just whip it out of nowhere and hit you with because it's very compact. But to walk in a venue with the iron, what do you plan on doing in an Iron Man suit in a small building? It looked like a big barbershop with no barber chairs. Like that's about the size of the venue. What are you doing with the Iron Man suit on in here, bro? It's just people in here that's ready to rap. Why do you have an Iron Man suit on in here, bro?
Well, let me ask you about Iron Man suit. Did it go back to the altercation one that it got that far where somebody felt they had to put an Iron Man suit on?
No. It was just a scuffle, bro.
Okay. All right.
It was just a scuffle for a nigga
Was it pride? Was it pride or ego? Because as black men, we got pride and ego.
What that don't got nothing to do nothing. He's a grown man. It's just a scuffle. It's not like it was even something that I would have been like, I would have wanted, oh yeah, I punched him in and shit. I ain't care, bro. I didn't care. It was just a scuffle. Like it didn't, it's not that big of a deal. Niggas fight and shoot fades and shit all the time. Bro, I apologized to him. Remember?
Yes.
Now, I'm not talking about yesterday. I'm talking about It's a whole video of me. Why
Right,
you
okay,
have
right.
why you have an Iron Man suit on for a nigga that apologized to you? Because now y'all getting into a scuffle. And like I said, it's an Iron Man suit. You can't disengage an Iron Man suit in a barbershop without hurting everybody in the barbershop, bro. That's why them people jumped on him and whipped him and took his Iron Man suit off. And he had to beg for it back.
Jesus.
What? Yo. I can't, bro.
Jesus Christ, battle rap boy. What's going on? More. This is
Look at 3.
And it ain't that. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I want you to talk. I'm saying it sounds crazy to me that we got to get to this point.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's and like they on the internet like making jokes. I'm like, yo, y'all don't even know how serious like that could have been for everybody. Like Remy was in there, bro. Remy was in there, bro. Remy.
Right, he thought he was a suicide bomber, bro. Like, come on, man. Crazy.
Fiction. Let's see what these idiots say next.
And I saw somebody, they trying to run with the narratives, and I popped on it with his daughter, bro.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yo, listen to me. I want to make this clear.
Okay.
That gorgeous, precious little girl was nowhere near in sight when Ace pushed up on me. I want you to hear that clearly. If you have,
did he push up on you, or did he put his chest out with his hijab on? It was like, "Rrr." Even if he would have done this, all right, you gotta know he's wearing a hijab. Wallahi, I don't think he was trying to fight you, man.
a 1-year-old daughter with.
Nah, weatherman. It's for tax purposes. I moved to Arizona. I moved to Arkansas for tax purposes. New York for kids.
Why are you even initiating confrontation with another man, bro? Whether she in your hand, which she wasn't, whether she behind you, when Ace started to like poke his chest out and shit, my job ain't to evaluate if his daughter's behind him I'm evaluating the problem. I'm keeping my eye on this nigga. And one thing I noticed was he did not have he was not holding his daughter when he was initiating the problem with me.
Right.
I was finishing the issue with hands. Why he just didn't fight?
So you know, some people say, "Oh, I got to fight before the battle." I don't subscribe to all that when people talk about that.
Listen, at that point, I'm okay with that. Like, if we gonna fight before the battle, it's just a fight.
I got you before. I think after the battle. If you want to, shout out to the tribes.
Relax, buddy.
All right, Twerk is outraged by Jmore and Ace beef. He was about to cry.
Bootleg, man. That's all I'm here for, man. Somebody did me.
Blatant with it too. He don't give a fuck. I don't care for the bootleg. What y'all talking about? What the bootleg?
Yeah. I don't need the pay-per-view. I don't need nobody sharing nobody account.
Look at Ace.
Bootleg. I need the full adulterated bootleg. Hey, for it's real quiet in this joint, huh, Tati?
They got real quiet.
Man,
I don't know who got it. I took 3 DMs out. I need them too.
Arguing.
Nah, they was in at separate times.
Yeah, they came in at different points, but
Oh, they wasn't in here together?
no.
Oh.
He said,
Hey, who got them Timberlands?
Jmore said. He said,
He did?
Hold on, what up?
Calm the down. Okay, I said I'm a player. Everybody rushing to get out. He said.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm bleach out stuff though.
I just want to know if he said that. Like,
Yeah, Twerk, he said
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
basically said that shit.
Lord Jesus, bro. I timestamped it right where you could go right the way.
Man, he ain't said, man.
Nah, he said that.
The game
He said,
started. I'm gonna do a halftime flip though. It's fine. I need trip.
Tata,
I don't believe he said
You starting
it,
to think I got a problem? Yeah, winning.
In Philly or he dipped from Philly?
ENVA.
That nigga in there.
Damn.
Nigga.
Fucking whipping.
They said he walked.
It's like,
right.
I'm like, whoa there. Hold on now. He wasn't going to incriminate neither one of them and things like that. So I wasn't expecting him to say that. I was just as shocked as everybody else when he said that shit.
What?
I'm gonna run back to this motherfucker fast enough, man. Capo, what?
You told before.
See, that's why I didn't want to fucking call on him.
Bro, that's crazy.
Alright, guys. Y'all want
That nigga, yo, that's crazy.
Daddy, can you get my scooter? Yes, he will, babe.
Daddy, can you get my scooter? That's cute.
Where is it, in the garage?
Yeah.
Is he still in Philly or he dipped from Philly?
NVA.
That nigga in that Damn. Yo, he got nigga how I'm crying. Nigga had a Durango. What the fuck that shit called? The DeLorean? What is that?
The DeLorean. Yeah, DeLorean.
Jetpack sheet. God.
He said a Durango.
Damn.
Okay, you ain't hear some of it, Polo? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm saying you ain't hear what Ace was saying.
No, I heard A side, but you know, I would have just to put both together. I heard A side for sure.
I would have wanted I cannot All right, we can continue, man.
Thought that okay, that means I'm gonna be able to see, and then it didn't go that way. That's all. And it's not even like I'm on some shit like I could. It was just defense. It's like I'm not gonna let niggas. You're not about to. What you think they said? You keep on. And this, mind you, if anybody knows the intricacies of this situation, it's not the first, second time, but it's not. That's why he was on camera apologizing. That's why he not know like. And the other part of it is if it just be genuine and just say I'm a ass nigga, or just play the lane of a bitch. You don't gotta be tough. A lot of in battle rap aren't tough, or in life aren't tough, and it's not. I'm not tough. Let me say that, but you don't gotta act that way when that's not what you want, and then play the victim like, oh, everyone's against me. No, nigga. Why your league is telling you there was some bitch ass shit, or we not supporting that shit you doing? It's a reason. It ain't because the whole league is scared. The whole nigga, URL was scared too. When all this shit.
The thing about Jmore's story is that everyone was kind of against him. Like, it's even easy. Like, if his story's correct, like if everything he said is true, and then Easy still took Ace aside, that's a little weird, right? Especially Jmore being a Trenches guy and Easy guy. So there's more to this than I don't know.
Everybody's scared. But you're the only not scared though. You've been saying what happened. You can't say one part, right? Because you don't want to. Why? Because it wasn't favorable, right? But when you thought that you had an edge and it benefited you, you spoke on shit that you shouldn't have spoke on, right? Even though you was on camera begging for your life. Like, but don't know, that was the second video he recorded, and the first one I had my hand on the back of his neck, and his mom was on ass, and he didn't know what he stuttering.
Oh my God.
Man. And it was out. And you can ask Holmes, you can ask Steve, you can ask P. There was a lot of niggas that saw it. Oh, you can't make me fight. I got my son. He had the event 5 hours. Nobody seen one fucking son. I really had my daughter. 5 hours.
Oh my God, you again.
Anybody know me know I don't drink. We had, like, you bought me drinks. I ain't scared. I bought him a drink. What you liar? Be talking. I'm not gonna lie on the law. I'm not gonna never lie on. I'm never gonna lie on. Somebody comments on the law. Well, law means by a law. That's all it means. It means by a law. Like you swear about. These other culture things don't say. Okay, whatever. I ain't nobody gonna lie on this. Like, it ain't that deep. I'm ready to rap. I'm still here.
Rough.
I'm not threatened. I don't feel nothing. I can go and it's his beat. I don't feel no way.
Rough.
I can rap today. I can rap whenever. I'm not on shit. But it thought it was one thing and it wasn't.
Come on, so.
And it been 3
Beat her up.
with this same.
Beat her up.
It's like, yo, just link up with him and do this. No, I ain't. But yesterday you.
I gotta go outside.
What are you talking about? Where? I stayed longer than you.
Gotta go outside. Treat time.
I was in there by myself playing Call of Duty.
They're all here now. They're all here now.
I'm the only one on the server.
I was playing Call of Duty.
The lobby was clear, wasn't it? What you doing, girl? Get down. How you climb up here? He's in Virginia. Wherever he lives at, he's back there already.
He's back there already.
But I ran.
He might be. He's so easy to pull up to the hotel.
Because he wasn't there. That's why he told niggas to pull up to the hotel. Because he's not gonna tell you to come where he isn't at it. If you go to the hotel,
Ace definitely talks how he raps. Facts.
You just still trying to climb up that. Right past that hotel. That nigga had somebody. He told somebody, look, gang, go in my room and get this shit out. Tell him you get another key mask made and get my shit out the room, gang. I can't even check out. Talking about hotel where you booked me. No, you're not. Apology. What I say.
Man, it's been a wild day. We didn't even get to the battles.
When they start, by the way?
No clue.
The stream, man, but they ain't started. I can't believe this, man.
Moo, I about to come get the nigga up out the space.
Man, he already had left after I muted them. Mo was about to try and come and get him up out of there, though. He was. But he had already left.
That nigga said, he said
son was with him. I ain't see no son.
No, if he did try to swing on him while he got his daughter with him, it's just like, come on.
No, that's fine.
Oh, that's wild.
Anything after that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If that's the story, I'm 100% on A side. Like, you wildin'.
Hell yeah.
All right, Chad. So there it is, man. All right, I gotta go. One last thing before I get out of here. I was gonna cover this, but once I heard this line from this guy, this is DME Detroit versus Swanee.
People who don't understand certain.
I was gonna cover this, but when this dum-dum said he doesn't remember the song Euphoria,
understand what the optics of the record is.
I was like, all right, I'm done. I can't listen to this. Listen, he doesn't remember which song Why is he even debating then? If he doesn't remember the best diss track of the series.
I had to respond no matter what Kendrick said, but I don't know if it was anything in Euphoria where Drake was in.
Dressed in Euphoria, do you think?
Yeah, I don't think none of that landed.
New King Crody?
Look, listen to this. He's such bro. Maul is such a fucking dick rider, bro. It's sick. It's disgusting.
We're not doing that. Yeah, but that's not gyrating ass. What was I saying?
Lines that hit from Euphoria. You had your turn. We're going to ask Maul now. Maul, were there any lines objectively that you think struck a nerve from Euphoria?
I honestly can't remember Euphoria.
I can't remember Euphoria. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. These superpowers get neutralized. I can only stand in silence. I remember every word. So anyways, this guy's full of shit. Not going to cover it because he's a liar and he's a crybaby. Anyways, go to bed, Chad. Go to bed. Love you guys. Peace.
Another Death Row production.